Alright, hey guys, Rusty again. Now I know there's no video. It's just me talking in the dark. You can probably see me. Probably not. It's really dark. Anyway, I'm driving. I'm going to be sitting in the parking lot. I'm going to be driving in my driveway. I'll be parking here. Driving here to the fucking gym. So just got back from a diaper party. And it was fun. Met some old friends, met some new friends. Had a good time. Alright. Hopefully this don't get too loud. People do it all the time. So, am I going to check the audio? Probably not. So, this could be a waste of time. It could be nothing. It could be something. But anyway, I wanted to spend some time talking about how men and women, like, interacting at that party. It's just the guys there are just like tripping over the women to get them another beer, to like do anything for them. And they're like, all right, we need you guys to help us carry diapers to the car. Like, no, like we, you know, like as a man, like it's my job to pay for the bills. Like I take care of like the living functions. I make sure the toilets work. I make sure we have water and food and diapers, and like it's my job to make sure that I supply all these goodies. All right. All right. Well, that didn't. That phone fell. So what I was saying is like it's my job to provide for the family. So shouldn't it be the woman's job to, you know, change the babies, take care of the food, you know, make the point of both people is to like make each other's jobs better. The man doesn't want to change diapers, and the woman doesn't want to go to work. So we have this great deal. But now we're at this party and all these guys are just tripping over the place, and they're trying to get us guys to do that, you know, and it's like, what are you doing? You know? It's this entitlement. You know, and I know that there's entitled men out there too, you know. But the point of this video is this is for like the men. I want them to know that they are valuable. You need to expect as much out of your woman as that life expects out of you. And you need to expect that with all your friends. Like if you have friends that aren't putting anything in, you need to get rid of them. Get rid of them. They're doing you no good. This is a positive message. Like, gentlemen, look at the situation you're in and assess it. Am I happy? Am I getting what I want out of life? Not just feeding my, you know, inner, what's the word I'm thinking of that I always forget? You know, your inner caveman is to take care of you and then take care of things so you have something to do, you know, you have, you know, you're a caveman, you get yourself a woman to entertain you, basically. I mean, you know, I don't know. That sounds so primitive, but it's true, you know? I don't know. I don't know. I was telling these guys to stop it. I'm like, you guys. So then the one woman was messing around with the fire and did a shitty job of trying to stoke it. And the guy's like, oh, good job. And then he took over. And I'm like, it's absolutely not a good job. Like, why would you lie to the woman and tell her that she's doing a good job when, in fact, she did a shitty job and now you have to fix it? When if she just wouldn't have messed with it in the first place, I could have, not me, but the man could have just sat and enjoyed the fire until it needed kindling. You know, I don't know. Like, there's a fine line there, because then it's like, well, yeah, women would have to make the fire and cook, but that's the thing. Like, men need to feel rugged and outdoorsy and like they're doing something, and men need that, and then they don't need, God, men are like dogs, man. We don't need the, like when you you throw your dog a bone and he goes and catches it and he brings it back to you playing fetch, you congratulate the dog, like, good job, blah, blah, blah. But the thing is like, men rarely get that positive reinforcement from their wife or their significant other. And that's what men crave. Men like to hear that they do a good job. And it just seems like everywhere you go, they just like beat you down. And it's just like, the harder we push you down, the harder it'll work. And I guess that's true to a point, because we're seeking that acceptance from another person, when really you got to find it inside your own self and realize that you are the value and you are the one in charge, and you need to keep it going. Like, you need to always remember that you make the money, you pay the bills, and when you have the money and pay the bills, then you can afford a wife, you can afford a kid, and you can pay for your wife to have a good life, but also take care of the kid. Like, that's your job, is to financially support. And if you're not financially supporting them, feed them, like, clothe them. Like, men need to take care of their babies. But again, I'm not putting any of this on the man. I'm just saying, this is if the woman decides to keep the baby, which is unfortunate, because the man made a mistake that he can't back out of. I almost sound like I'm contradicting myself. I'm talking about two different things. Like, there's two stories there. If you have a baby, take care of that baby and do what you need to do to treat that kid so he can learn to be a man. And if you have a daughter, let her know that what a good guy is. There's looks like I'm making a U-turn here. The big situation up here. So I don't know if you can see that or not, but we're just gonna make a U-turn and get out of there. All right. There it is in the rear. They got looks like a train track or something. So, oh well. It's just an honor. It's not like I'm doing nothing anyway. It's just sitting here talking into my phone, talking about how men need to realize their worth and that they have value and that the women rely on them. Now, if you have a woman that has a job, well, good for you. Divorce her and get some alimony. That's terrible advice if you love her, but if you're not happy and you're just sick of her working all the time, get out of that relationship, man. Like, I see a day when I could just not work. How great would that be? Just have all your needs met and just chill. Like, but that isn't possible for a man. A woman can have that one. Like I say, I'm just rambling. How am I going to get there now? I guess I got to go this way. No, that wasn't a railroad track over there. That was a curve. Are there a railroad over there? I don't remember. Oh well. Either way, there was a curve there. I don't remember. There's a train track a little bit farther down. I don't think it was a train incident. I think it was a car incident. Oh well. Yeah, I don't know. That was just, and I know people get mad at me when I say that. Yeah, I don't know. The problem is I'm thinking in my head, and like my mouth just can't say it fast enough, and I get into these little deep thoughts, and then I'm like, oh shit, I gotta say it, and then I try to get it out, and it comes out saying, I don't know. So I apologize. There's just a lot going on, and I think I might still be watching my word when I say, yeah, I don't know. I think I'm wording it in a very polite way. Like, I'm not trying to be a dick, like this guy that just cut me off. But I'm trying to be like the politest, honest, proof person that I can be. And I like my analogies. People love my analogies, they're pretty great. I gotta roll these windows up. But I dumb them down like the caveman story. Like, it just makes sense. Like, if something doesn't make sense, don't do it. It doesn't make sense to be fat. And now it's easier said than done. It doesn't make sense to smoke cigars, and I do that. I know. I'm being a hypocrite. Certainly am. But I had a fat problem, and now I fixed the fat problem. And now I'm working on the cigar problem. Like, one at a time. But don't just give up. Don't think that you're worthless, man. Like, go out there, take a shower, put on a good pair of pants and a shirt, or not. Be yourself. But just lose weight. If you're, I mean, like, the one way to get money is to, like, be rich and a dick or good looking. Yeah, one of those three, or all three. And you're good looking, dude. I don't know what you look like, but you know, you look like a human to me, and you're good looking. You know? Nobody hears that enough. Women hear that all the time, and they don't appreciate it. It's like everyone calls me beautiful, blah, blah, blah. Men never hear it. So when men hear it, they get smiles, and they appreciate it. And I don't mean like, hey dude, you're looking all hot. No, you compliment a man by his worth. Dude, you did a good job mowing that lawn today. Your lawn looks sharp. That man takes care of that yard. So to him, that's an extension of him. Damn, your car is fast and looking good and washed. That car is an extension of the man. He pays for it. He takes care of it. Yeah. My cigar went out. Huh. Oh, damn it. Lost my lighter again. See, boys, the struggle is real. Even I have troubles. My lighter fell in between the car. Now I gotta stick my hand down in there. I know, right? It's terrible. Let's see if I can do it right quick here. Oh, yeah, there it is. And I got it. Oh, fucking A. I just dropped my cigar. My lids. Oh, it wasn't lit. See, I got mad there. And I got upset because I didn't want my car to get hurt. Now I gotta pull over and find my cigar so I don't burn my car down. You know, that's terrible of me. I got upset there. I was like, son of a bitch. But you know what? It's okay. Because that was like the reaction. And I hate, God, that's such a terrible thing to like have. It's like that knee-jerk reaction. You try so hard to keep that like under control and be chill, and then something happens and you get screwed up. Now I'm back. Because as a man, you cannot just throw your emotion out like that. You need to like let people know that you're not vulnerable. Vulnerable? Like, I'm mad at myself now because I got too mad at me dropping a cigar. Because in my head, it's like, well, now I have to, like, I don't want my car to burn down. There's like, it could be an annoyance, and I just don't want to deal with that annoyance. All right. And like, yeah, of course, that's all selfish right there. Like, oh, You know, that was a very selfish thing. Like, because it's like I got scared for myself. Like, yeah, it's a very little threat, but the threat was there. Like, what if I lost my cigar and the fucking seat went up, and the next thing you know, my car's on fire. Now I gotta go drive my van, and that thing's terrible. But happy that I have another van. You know, it's like you just gotta chill. You know, I don't know. It's so hard to like you're raised in with all these women that just get crazy whenever you do something wrong, and you get taught that gets like ingrained into you, and it's like, I remember like hanging out with my dad, and I do something wrong, and I knew I did something wrong, and I just braced for like the naggy bitchy noise that my mom always made, and my dad looked at me and he just didn't say anything. So I fixed the problem. I had a concrete block. Not, I mean, yeah, it was a piece of concrete that I was moving. It sounds terrible. It was a little piece, and I picked it up and I threw it across the yard just to get it over there, and it broke into 4 pieces. And my dad looked at me, and he went back to work. And I went and I fixed it, and I grabbed another one, and I did it right. And there was no demeaning me. There was no screaming at me, telling me that I'm not doing it wrong. I'm not, like, women judge. Oh my gosh, they judge each other. Like, they're the ones talking about who wore what clothes and who's this, who's that. Where men are just trying to get the job done, and we're training the little ones. My dad showed me that there's no reason. There's no reason. And I just got mad because I dropped a cigar. It didn't cost me any money. Did that cement slab cost my dad any money? I don't know. I'll never know. Because I'm never going to ask him. Because I don't. Because it's a fun story, and I'm glad that I got to learn it. And I'm not saying my dad was a good dad. Fuck no. I mean, he was a good dad when I saw him, but you saw him like once a year. So like he did a good job when I was with him. I don't know, but I get it. And I'm his age now when I was born, and I don't know what I'd do with a kid. Like I don't know, man. That's just crazy. So I can only imagine what my dad's thinking, and I get it. Like I understand it now, and I'm not mad at anyone. I'm just done. I'm done. Like I'm happy with my life I chose, and everything's peachy. Yeah, we're about 18 minutes here into the video. We'll have to park at the old. I still got a few puffs here on the cigar, and I gotta light it and all that good stuff. So. Go park into the old Planet Fitness parking lot, and finish my smoke, and finish this video, and figure it out. Need to buy a new padlock today. I lost my old one, so. Oh well. $7. Keep your shit safe, I guess. Alright. Once I get parked, I'll be able to think. I gotta navigate through this parking lot here. Apparently, he's holding a cigar and a phone and turning, and there's a lot going on in here, and I just need a little, not everything can get handled at this moment. And the least important one is this video, if that says anything. I love how people just like walking into the gym. It's 12:40 at night, and that's fine. But then people are I'm driving in, and people are looking at me like, "What are you doing here?" I'm like, "What are you doing here? Who cares?" Oh, honk honk. All right, all right. Well, we got any lights here? You can see nothing. Yeah, it's about about all we got. Yeah. All right. So what are we talking about? Now we're 20 minutes, and it gives me 10 minutes. Let's get this lit. You know, it's funny. Like at that party, people found me on Facebook. I guess so. That's good. I want more and more people. Like I say, I'm not advertising. It's just me and my thoughts. I don't care. I just do this to waste time. I do like this Planet Fitness company. Man, they have they have like Tootsie Rolls. Like of course you put snacks out at the gym. A good time. Let me turn this heat down. Woo! It's getting warm. What are we at? 47 outside. Heat wave. All right. No. Well, like I do in all my movies, I'm gonna when I run out of things to talk about, I thank you for watching and thank you for if you're sitting through the video this long, I appreciate you. Like I say, I'm just sitting here doing nothing, smoking a cigar, waiting for people to. I'm not waiting for any people, I guess. I misspoke there. Waiting for Rusty to finish a cigar. Here we go. It's funny. Like I stopped smoking cigars, and then like now I smoke cigars again, and it's like, why do you smoke cigars? It's like because I can afford it. That's like a messed up reason to like smoke a cigar just because I can afford it. Oh yeah, why do you do heroin? Oh, because I can afford it. Don't do heroin. I don't do drugs. What a terrible life that could lead to. Just needing to like go find a fix every day. That's sad. That's scary. Hmm. There's the police driving around the lot. Come talk to me. Yeah. Yeah, this is dumb. Like I've been sitting here 3 minutes and haven't said nothing. Just wasting out the time, I guess. I mean, this is how guys are. Like we just sit and talk and get interrupted, and the story doesn't end. I don't get interrupted here, so I kind of get to go on a little tangents here and there. Again, this is totally your mystery, or your story, man. You can stop this pain whenever you want, but I just keep it going. Why not? Like, what happened to the good old days when, like, oh yeah, let's we talked about that in the last video. Why, when I'm watching HGTV at the gym, oh maybe you didn't see this one. I didn't talk about this. I was at the gym yesterday, waddling around on the treadmills, and I'm watching HGTV on the monitor there, and the women are dressed like lumberjacks. Like they're wearing like jean jackets with scarves that like like a female lumberjack, and they were big women. They looked nice. They were dressed nice, but they were fat as fuck. So like that's not the disturbing part. But then it went to the guy, and the guy's wearing like this thing around his neck, like a floofy, like something a girl would wear. Just like, why are the women dressing like men, and why are the men dressing like women? Like, what's going on here? You know? then I get people all rusty. You gotta be more chill. I am chill. I am the chill guy. Like, how do you be more chill? By not doing a bunch of work. Like, and these guys are jumping up and helping these ladies and doing what they fucking want to do. Or, it's like telling a slave not to work so hard. Yeah, I just stopped working hard. I'm not catering to anyone. It's nice. Does that make me a bad person? I don't know. A bunch of ladies would say no. A bunch of other ladies would say yes. Do I care? No, not one bit. You just look around, you can just see the nerdy guys. God, they're fucking everywhere. Excuse me, ma'am. Can I buy you a cup of coffee? Fuck you. I'd like to go out for breakfast. Oh, yeah, I'll let you bring me out to breakfast. What? Fuck you. It's just like, I don't know. Sounds like I'm hating on women. I love women. I only love women. And, if they're good to me, I'm good to them. Like, why should it be any other way? And I'm sure people will get mad about me talking about, like, oh, gender roles and blah blah blah. Yeah, and I'm for gender roles. I'm like, you put the man to work, make him go make that money every day, 8+ hours a day plus commute, and then I mean, I own a house and I can take care of it by myself. I have a job and I have a house. I can do both jobs very easy. So I don't understand why the women say housework is so hard. Granted, I'm not taking care of a kid, but if I didn't have to work 8 hours a day, I could easily take care of a kid. So there you go. There's my video. Thanks for watching.